Hey everybody, we're here at Tasca Automotive today on a very brisk December day, and we're checking out one of my favorites in the lineup. This is a Ford Super Duty. This one's the F-250, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So, most importantly, let's talk about the engines. The F-Series, of course, is the best-selling truck here in America, and there are plenty of them here at Tasca. I have built, 50 of these online. I've always been a Ford guy. I love an F-Series pickup truck. This one's the F-250. They also make a 350 and a 450. This one has the 6.8 liter, what they call the MiniZilla, 6.8 liter gas engine. It's awesome, it's simple, it's cam in block, overhead valve, new engine for Ford over the past few years, and it comes on the entry-level truck like this F-250, 405 horsepower and over 430 pound-feet of torque. You can also option any of these trucks with a 7.3 liter, what they call the Godzilla V8, 430 horsepower and 485 pound-feet of torque. And that is a gasoline engine, and it is awesome. It sounds awesome. It's got that muscle car sound. And of course, when you're doing lots and lots of towing, or you're cross-country, or say you're a hot shot guy, or you just love the torque of the diesel, you have the regular 6.7 and then the high output with 500 horsepower, and if you can believe it, 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. 1,200, 1200. I really love these. They feel so solid. They've come so far. I have an 80s F-Series, F-250 actually, and these are so much more advanced. It is like having an office on wheels. You can charge anything, do anything, go anywhere, put things in the back, and the truck's nice enough even to take to dinner. So let's take a look at the outside. So as we look here, we have the huge Super Duty grille. The truck probably actually looks bigger because I'm not very tall, but it is very large. We have Super Duty in the hood. This one is the XL, so we have this darker colored grille, the big old Ford badge here, big huge tow hooks, and then we have a spoiler here for fuel mileage. Tasca, you'll always be satisfied, never forget. These XLs come with halogen headlights unless you upgrade to the STX package, which gets to the LEDs. And one thing that is very important, at least for Jordan, is if you get a heavy duty truck, you gotta get the cab lights. It's the coolest part. So if you look on this one actually has fog lights and a few extra options. This one has the 8-foot bed, and it has the extended cab as opposed to the crew cab. So these come single cab, crew cab, and with the extended cab, as I'll show you with this one, and you can get those with a 6 3/4 foot bed or an 8-foot bed depending on your needs. Now, if you do tow, don't be afraid of the gasoline engines. These things can tow an enormous amount when properly equipped with a fifth wheel, up to 17,000 pounds, and they tow it with ease. I've seen many videos of these tested. It's a great engine, and it's just something I would definitely do. I don't do a lot of long hauling, so I would definitely get either the 6.8 MiniZilla or the 7.3 Godzilla. Like I said, I built a bunch of these online, and they're really cool, and let's show you down the side of the truck now. So this comes with the optional chrome package, which actually is under $1,000. It's a great value. We have chrome bumpers here in the front and rear, and that also gives you these chrome caps for these steel wheels. We're on Michelin tires, which I always like to see, super high quality. This is an LT 245/75/17, and you're not gonna be getting caught in the snow with these. So, I love a new truck. Everything under here is so shiny and nice. This one's 4-wheel drive. They do come in 2-wheel drive, but of course, Super Duty for me, it's gotta be 4-wheel drive. Over here, because we have the cab lights, we have the mirrors with the signals, and as we said, I'm vertically challenged, so you know what I need to have? Side steps. $445 option on this truck, and it's a must-have. Another thing Ford added that I really like for the new Super Duty is this step here. So this truck is very tall, obviously, like I've mentioned many times, and I'm always trying to grab something like a cooler or something, or a friend, and this is great to just hop in. And this has the optional LED bed lights, so when you're getting stuff at nighttime like I often am, the bed is all lit up in the back. 4x4 sticker here, the Michelin's. This is a 250, so we have the smaller leaf spring pack here in the back. And as we go to the back, we have another step here, which is fantastic for just getting in and out if you don't want to do this. We have the backup camera here, big old Ford logo. We have our huge receiver for towing those heavy loads. And if we look in the back here, this one's optioned with the 8-foot bed, so you can pretty much put anything in there. The Super Duty really does mean Super Duty. We have plenty of space to hook things up on this truck, and I really like these are aluminum bodied, so you can drive them here in Rhode Island, and you're not gonna see all the bubbling and things on the quarter panels like you see on most other trucks. Now let's take a look at the inside. So we're inside the Ford F-250 XL. Thank God, it is so cold. A few things I really love. It has an actual key. You can get a remote start with this as well, even on the XL. It's a standalone option for $250. I like that this has the big, huge Ford steering wheel. We have our cruise control. We have settings for the stereo, and we can control our small center menu here. On the upper level trucks, they get a larger screen here, and they get a full digital display. But today, we're talking about work trucks. This is great for plowing. This is great for fleet use. It's something that's going to be low maintenance. It's going to last a really long time. And one thing I want to mention about the engine is because it's 6.8 and 7.3 liters and the output is in the 400 horsepower range, there's not a lot of stress on this big engine. So it's meant to tow lots of heavy loads for long distances, and this truck should set you for a very long time and do lots of trouble-free miles. Like I said, I'm a huge fan. Other thing I really love about Fords, there's 3 tiers of places to put things over here. We can put big water bottles, lots of storage. I really like that. The standard stereo isn't that bad. I actually kind of like it. We look over here, we have our touch screen, and that of course has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. We have traction control down here, our volume controls, and the best thing is I have similar knobs in my Ford Bronco. You can actually use these with your gloves on, which is fantastic for the winter when you're getting in and out of these things if you're plowing or just doing things in cold weather. I really like, we've got a sunglasses holder up here. We have our pre-wired auxiliary switches that make me feel like a pilot. It's just fun just to do this, even if they're not attached to anything. Huge visors, which I really like. And this one is the larger cab, so we have some back seats here. And this has the vinyl interior, so this is gonna wear for a long time. And this guy right here, ta-da-da-da, it's another seat. We have a 3-point seat belt here, so if you're riding 6 deep, this is the perfect truck for you. If we scroll down here, we look, this has the optional rubber floor and the rubber mats, which are fantastic for lots of work. And then if we look right here, which is really easy to access, we have our gain and trailer brake controller, as well as our 4-wheel drive modes, and this one with its optional locking rear differential. I really, really like these trucks. I like that it's got, now this isn't like a silly old car guy thing. I love the big column shifter. I love when you put it in park. Yes, I'm in my Super Duty with my column shifter. We have the plus minus here with manual mode, so if you are towing and you're going down hills and you want to use some engine braking, you can do that. Or if you're, pulling a stump or whatever people do with these trucks, it's great. You can lock it in gear, so it has a manual mode. This has the 10-speed automatic transmission from Ford, and once it hits 4th gear, it snaps through those gears. This is not a slow truck. Super Duties of old that were gas, it was always wait, wait, wait. Yes, they have lots of torque. These actually really get up and go. Even the 6.8 liter. Do not be afraid to go test drive a 6.8 liter, 405 horsepower, 430 foot-pounds. It is plenty in this big old truck. This is almost exactly how I would get mine. I like the rubber floors. It has everything you need, nothing that you don't, and I think it's a great price. Now these can be priced, way up high. This, with the 4-wheel drive and everything I showed you, it's got the locking diff, it's got the cool lights, we have the auxiliary switches, we have something for our sunglasses, we have everything to tow with, we have a power back window, only $56,000 and change, and you can put 6 people in it, and it's nice enough you can bring it down to dinner. So I'm a huge fan, if you can't tell from how absolutely excited I am. I'm just, the little kid in me is going, ooh, big truck. And yeah, I really love these things. So if you want to drive one, Tasca has plenty of inventory, quad cab, short cab, regular bed, 6 3/4 foot bed, dualies, diesel, gasoline, you name it. Go to Ford.com, build a few of these online, see what you want, come down to Tasca, take one for a ride, see what you like with the diesel, the MiniZilla, the Godzilla, the 7.3 liter. You will be satisfied, as they always say, and they're here in Cranston on 1300 Pontiac Avenue in Cranston, Rhode Island. So come on down and drive one of these really cool trucks. I think they're really neat. They've got a lot of inventory. You'll be glad you spent the time.